Hello everyone, this is a quick lecture on unit testing. I'll explain unit testing from two different perspectives, human-centered approach and computer-centered approach. First, the human-centered approach. How do humans test or validate any piece of information? Well, let's think. If I tell you that my PSV handle is SKB5969, how do you validate this information? Well, many of you will probably go to Penn State directory, look me up by the handle I just provided, right? Something like this. This is the IST directory. We can pick any faculty member. We'll take a look at the last part of their URL. Replace their last part with the information I provided, which is SKB5969. Enter. You got a hit. That means I do exist in the system. So what we just did, we compare user-provided information against ground truth. Here, PSU directory is the ground truth. In fact, every time we validate anything, we need some notion of ground truth. And we just need two pieces, like the ground truth and the information that the user is providing. Think of user as a function. Means we can receive information from a function. We can consider this function as a person, as a human, who can tell a lie, or maybe the function is right, which we don't know. And that's why we need unit testing. When we do unit testing, we need to know what this function should do, our ground truth, and what it actually does when we run this function. Once we have the ground truth and the function outputs, we can test that function using a special method called assert. There are multiple versions of assert, but the one 90% of the time we will be using is assert equal. It takes two parameters. The first one is always the ground truth, GT, and the second one is the user provided or function provided information. In Java documentation, you'll find GT as expected outcome, and the second parameter provided information as just the function outcome. Here is a list of common assert methods. Assert equals takes two parameters. First one is the ground truth, second one is the function outcome. Assert array equals also takes two parameters, but each parameter is a list of numbers or any kind of data. Assert true is a special situation. It only takes one parameter, and it tests whether this condition in the parameter is true. Similarly, assert false takes one parameter. Assert null, another special situation, and the last one is just failed. At some point, we know if I'm here, there is no way I could be here in a normal situation. So I directly say fail and then indicate the developer that the code has some problem. Okay, so I'll move onto my laptop and demonstrate a small Java project, how to use assert equals. Bye for now.